Alright, we're going to clean our refrigerator's condenser coil. So this is LG refrigerator. It's been a few years since we've cleaned it. So we're going to pull it out from the wall and then we'll show you what it looks like back there. Alright, so we pulled out the refrigerator. We went ahead and swept up a little bit of pet hair. We've got a plug in right here, so the first thing we want to do is unplug the refrigerator so we don't have any power going to it. Just going to set that aside. So on this refrigerator, on most of them, the condenser coil is going to be down here. So in this one, it takes a Phillips head screwdriver to take off this panel. So there's not that many screws. So you'll see we've got some hair. So before I take that off, I'm gonna get a vacuum and I'm gonna clean that up just to limit what gets thrown around there. Okay, we're using this Milwaukee vac. You can use any kind of vacuum with an attachment. Can you turn that on for me? Okay, you'll see that this water line for the ice maker runs through there. That's not concerning us. We're going to leave it there. We're just going to lay this down so get a little slack in that stainless steel line so that this can lay flat on the floor. And the coil we're concerned about is this right here. Okay, so we want to be very gentle with that. We don't want to touch those fins. And the only brush I have I'm comfortable using is this extremely soft bristle brush that came with this air duster I have. So you might want an air duster or air in a can, but first just take something that is extremely soft that we can get out this easy stuff, because that's the most valuable thing we're gonna do is probably this right here, getting all that nasty lint, dust, pet hair, whatever it is that's made its way through those vents. So I'm just going to take the time to sweep that off without any type of brush with even a medium bristle is not, you don't want to touch those fins. And even with this, I'm not like scraping up against it, just taking off what's just sitting there. I think most of what we do is going to be with that duster after we get this part. See, I'm getting quite a little pile forming already. Okay. So this is, again, you want the power off because you're working around things that could have power going to them. There's some electrical wires right here. We're digging in here. We're finding dust and lint everywhere. Even though this isn't on our coil, it's going to end up on our coil if we don't get it out. It could. So just want to kind of clean the whole area, but we're focused on the coil. So on this side, we have the benefit of being able to get to the side of the coil, which we won't have on the rest of it, but if it's there, we want to try to get to it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to clean this up in the trash can. Okay, so we're going to use two things, a vacuum and a air blower. You can use air in a can. I've got this little air blower I'm going to use. We'll start off with the vacuum. Get what I can. Okay, so with the vacuum, I wanted to get whatever I could. Notice I wasn't taking my vacuum and scraping it on the fins. I was keeping it away from there, keeping it like a 1/4 inch away. Now that I got that easy stuff, now I'm going to use the blower to blow off what I can. Okay, let's try the vacuum real quick one last time. Alright, so that is so much cleaner than it was before. So don't touch your coil. Just try and get what you can. You can use a vacuum, you can use a blower, air in a can. Just don't touch your fins. So it's got these little clips right here. So when you put this on, you're going to want to rest those in, you know, where they go in on that bottom lip. So even though that would explain why the top has 4 screws and the bottom only has 2, because these clips line up with the top screws, and so that's how you know where those tabs go. So you could just look for your screw hole right here and then line your tabs up with those screw holes. So, and then we will plug it back in and push it back up against the wall and we'll be done. So I hope that's helpful. I'll put links in the description to anything that I think might be helpful. I'll try to put links to like the blower I use and the vacuum, but you probably have everything you need to do this job. You probably have a broom, you probably have you can get air in a can. I'll put links to that too. If you don't want to buy the blower I used, you can just buy you some air in a can. Hope that's been helpful. Thank you for watching.